Preserve your memory and favorite days. Come online to the newest craze. The digital scrapbook, the way you want it to look. With digital scrapbook kits, fun and full of wit. You log in today, you won't be able to quit. Come on over and you'll think it's the bomb. Nitwit collection.com.
Hi everyone and welcome to our Joyeux Noel kit release. This is the kit of the season for Christmas. Really, you're going to see this as it comes up and you're going to see each and every element, and it would be lovely to be whisked away to Paris for Christmas. The beauty, the romance, just the ambience of the city itself, everything that it represents. But if you're like us and that's really not in the cards, I think maybe that this kit can help to transport you there a little bit. This is our bundled collection, and of course in our bundle you get the FQB, you get the Joyeux Noel 2 additional paper pack, the Solids paper pack, the Talk, which is the Alpha, and as well the Joyeux Noel Little Bits additional elements pack. So once again, none of the things in each of these individual items is duplicates. You're not buying any duplicates whatsoever, and by buying it in the bundled version, you do save yourself 20% versus purchasing them individually. So let's just get in there and have a look here rather than just tempting you. The colors, the feel, Mary Fran just captured the romantic side of it. Look at this. The sheet music in behind here, the gorgeous, gorgeous flowers, the soft tones, that real shabby chic, romantic Christmas feel. And here it is in the gray. You're going to see this come out throughout the kit, and the pinks and the grays, the tones together are amazing. You will just love it. So obviously we do have some papers that are in some different styles. Some that are, here you are in a shimmery, sparkly pattern, but we have some that are a little simpler like this dots pattern, and some that are more intricate, because obviously you need the pairing of both styles in order to actually make something look pleasing to your eye. Here is the floral paper, unbelievable. The beautiful writing just kind of somewhat grayed out in the background. Doesn't it really evoke the feeling? And here it is in the floral pastel. Unbelievable. You have so many creative options with this. I'm hoping that you're seeing this already in the background papers where you're thinking, wow, I could use that, and oh, I sure have to incorporate that into it. So in all your cards and mini albums and scrapbook layouts, you're going to have so much to create with this kit. It's going to be hard to choose. So here is another, again, gorgeous paper with a side border on it. As you can see, the top, it doesn't complete in a perfect square. It's just the two sides. But can you imagine using this as one of your main papers, whether that's a photo in here, whether that's a sentiment in here, whether that is another main element to cluster with, and then place another background paper in behind it in whatever coordinating color you wanted, whether you wanted to go the pink way, you wanted to go the green way, whatever. How easy is that to create a layout, a mini album page, or a card? It is just super easy. Here is a stamp paper. You have all these beautiful elements that you do get individually in the kit already placed on this wonderful background paper. Doesn't this look like an old vintage postcard or wrapping paper? There's just so much of the feel to this kit. And again, there it is in the gray. I don't know if you're liking it as much as I am, but I absolutely love it. I think that pattern and the coordination of the colors, the tones of the pink and the gray and that charcoaly black of the Eiffel Tower, they just pair so well together that it just really makes for such stunning results here. Here's a stationery back. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was doing a page, there it is. I wouldn't even do anything. You know, maybe I would add another rose to try and embellish and raise it up and decoupage that area. But look at that. It's already done for you. I'm telling you, people, this is a must-have kit. And here it is in the gray. Again, it's kind of a greeny gray. It is the look to it. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And again, like I said, we do offer the simpler striped patterns, the tickings, things like that, so that you have a good variation of things to use. So in the elements, we start out with a border, and there is a beautiful background, right? And then we enter into the shabby chic version with the scalloped eyelet lace alongside the pink. Here it is in a nice softer tone, so that you have both options in terms of creating. You can go towards that more elegant, vintagey, rich tones in the darker versions, but you also have that light, airy tones as well to go with. A beautiful gem to adorn the center of each of these bows. Buttons as well to coordinate. Easy element items where you need just something a little bit just to add in. Candy canes, and here's the sheet music. Doesn't that just look beautiful? I'm hoping that you're seeing this, the sparkle, the shine, everything that this kit offers here. And here they are up close. You get the charms in 3 different styles. Very sparkly, well-adorned centers as well. So you really have a lot of options here. In the Eiffel Towers, obviously it's a kit that's themed on Paris, and so you have to have Eiffel Towers in there. You're going to see 4 different ones here. And it's well embellished. Here it's blank. Here it, again, has a embellishment to it. And here it is just with the pink sparkling accents to it. So you have the option of individuals to create yourself, make it the way you want it to look, but you also have them fully done for you where you can just place them into your creations. The floral clusters, here we come with these, folks. If you're liking the Mary Fran's kits, this is why you're here. The florals, she just does such a beautiful job. Look at this cabbage-style rose. Like, isn't that great? The petals look like they're rolled over just like a rose would. Absolutely amazing. Adding in that sparkle as well, like she does in these Christmas kits, just puts it over the top. It gives you so much. Here's a floral corner, and you'll actually see how I use this in my card making inspiration. I'll show that to you at the end of the video here. But so easy to use. You place that in. This all is transparent, so nothing, you'll see how the background shines through underneath this snowflake here and underneath these swirls and the edges of the leaves, so that you can have a better understanding. If you're new to this, you'll see how this actually is, there's no white, there's no nothing, so everything comes through from behind. As well, a few other variations on the floral corners so that you have lots of creative options. And here's one that could span the whole top or whole bottom of your page. So again, when you're creating, you can see how many options you have here. You can create so many multiple items with this kit, and that's the greatness of it. Having these digital kits, here's some frames where you can create so many different items, so many different ways, and in so many different color palettes. That is the beauty of it all. So the heart, obviously, with the lace trim exterior, beautiful. Really just evokes the feeling that we all have when we, conjure that thought up of having Christmas in Paris and that romantic Christmas. Some tags, obviously, that Mary Fran wanted to give you some labels with sentiments on them, but also in blank so that way you can write in whether it be your language or your personalized sentiment. We want you to have those options. These are mini clusters, so not as involved, but still equally as beautiful. Again, with all the sparkle, the attached sentiment. This means happy holidays, in case you're wondering. If for those of us that don't speak French very fluently at all, I'm limited to about 3 words. So, and I had to ask Mary Fran what they meant before I did the video, so you'll know where I'm coming from. Again, another beautiful mini cluster with the stamp, the charm, the sparkle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The heart with the music cover. Isn't that just quintessential looking? And then add in the Christmas feel to it. Wow, this is a kit that you really have to create with. And here's another ornament with a lot more clustering done to it, a little more accoutrements on the top here. The reindeer, just a single reindeer in here. It was an element that we thought would fit so well. I know you have seen this one before in different kits, obviously very different in terms of its look, but the shape you've seen before if you've purchased some of our previous kits. But this we thought was so fitting for this particular kit. Ribbons, gorgeous ribbons to use in there. Again, beautiful accent pieces to use where you always have those dead little spots. Some stamps that are just gorgeous. Again, I know I keep using the same adjectives, but you just are hard pressed to not say something so great about this kit. The stockings, don't those look like elegant, regal stockings like you would love to have hanging on your mantle? Have this little cluster of Christmas accents on it. Just beautiful. And a tag cluster, so you can attach that. Again, we want to give you elements that you can build with. Obviously, this has some form of built to it, but you can attach that to nearly anything. And again, blank word strips. We want you to have those so that you have the ability in order to personalize your creations any way you see fit. So that is the FQB. Our Little Bits additional elements pack, as I mentioned, this is no duplicates in here. So here's another floral cluster in a fully different fashion with the elegant swirls, a little bit more involved. And here are the frames, and I'm going to show you an interesting way to use frames here, and well, Mary Fran's going to show it to you because she's the one who created it. But for those of you that create cards, for those of you even layouts where you're thinking, well, I don't know if I want to put a photo in this, you always think frame, photo. You just put those two pieces together. They're not just for photos. They're wonderful things for photos, don't get me wrong, especially when they're embellished like this. But look at this. Put a sentiment in behind. And this is so easy to do. You can put a background paper in there. You can write a sentiment on yourself. You can use all sorts of parts and pieces that we give you in these kits in order to embellish it. And look at how beautiful that looks. A little bit of shadowing in here, and as well, if you're creating in physical paper, you could raise this up with a little bit of the foam dots in order to give it that shadowed look and framed look. There's so many options with the frames, and I just always want to key in and show you those because we do offer frames in a lot of our kits. The journal cards, again, beautiful things for mini albums, great places to journal and to include in your mini albums, as well as cards. These work so well for card inserts where it gives you lots of room to write and you can more embellish the inside of the card. You could actually have the inside of the card printed on paper, like, basically printing double-sided when you are creating it, so that way the inside is fully printed as well, and use this as your card insert with a special sentiment on it. What a lovely idea, right? And here are other options for card inserts or as well for your mini albums. We always want lots of room to journal because we always, in all of our creations, hopefully when you're giving them to someone, you're doing it to either remember a memory, share a memory, or tell someone something special. And that is the reason for these being in here, is they're so useful. Let your heart be light. There is another couple of scallops in here for ribbon options. Again, giving you that chic feel. May the spirit of Christmas fill your home with joy, your heart with love, and your life with laughter. Beautiful sentiments already made on these, and this is the reason that Mary Fran gives these to you, is so that way as you're creating, you do have these blank options like this one you see on the screen right now so that you can write something in yourself and personalize it. But there are a lot of ones that are already done for you because Christmas is such a busy time of year. We want to ensure that you can make your creations and have that special gift to give to someone, that it is a handmade and well thought out thing to make it all the more special for them. But also, we realize time is a constraint at this time of year. So we want to give you some of these things so that you can easily place them together and still have great results and that you're proud to give to others. This is our 2 paper pack. Again, you will see a similar pattern to this, or the exact same pattern in the FQB or things like that, but you do not get this color. This is what I'm trying to highlight here, is these are all unique backgrounds as well. These are not duplicates because you will not see this floral in this green anywhere else. It is only included in the Joyeux Noel 2 paper pack. Same thing in the gray. We wanted to always give you extra papers because there are so many creative options when it comes to this kit that you don't want to duplicate things. If you're making a lot of Christmas cards, maybe that you're mailing to a lot of family members. Well, family members talk. We don't want them all to receive the same one like a form letter. We want them to have different ones for each and individual, and the same thing with mini albums and scrapbook layouts. We want you to have lots of options available to you. This is our solids paper pack that I've kind of whizzed through as I've been rambling here. And as you see the embossed pattern in it, it's a solid paper pack, and its intention is to be used in behind other, to place another background paper on top of this, just leaving a little bit of a border edge just to give it an enhancement. But when you look at the intricacy of this paper, what a standalone paper. Like, this definitely deserves to be its own paper. To add elements, you can see the corner cluster being added in here, one of the sentiment labels. There's so many options with a paper like this, but that happens to be what we've done and chosen to do for the 2. The last thing is our talk, which is our alpha. Very regal looking, very elegant, obviously needs to be for the feel of this kit, and in a sparkly pink color. Couldn't have been more well suited to this kit. You do get all the numbers, you do get capital letters, uppercase alphabet, as well as some punctuation in order to complete this alpha. Now, with the alpha people, you take up the responsibility. You're gonna spell something out, say something really well, do something really well with this alpha, whether that is someone's name, a place, a date, a feeling. You know, spell something out for them and highlight that on your layouts and mini albums and cards. It really deserves a place in your creating when you're using these alphas, especially with a gorgeous alpha like this. So that is it, folks. That is our kit. Now, to give you a little bit of inspiration, here is a digital scrapbooking layout inspiration, or a physical paper scrapbook layout inspiration for you that Mary Fran has created. As you can see, look at the fullness and richness of this kit and all that it offers. It is amazing. To tuck in a photo in here, whether that is pasting it over even this tag here, whatever it is, you really have something to work with. As well, there we go, there's card. So there is our card making inspiration. We want to always show you a few variations on how to use this kit. As you see from Mary Fran's layout, it's very light. It would lean a lot more towards the light version of the kit and the airy, the really soft romantic feel. With the card, I wanted to go a little more to the elegant, the real deep, smoldering feeling kind of thing that you can get from this kit. And I wanted to show that to give you some inspiration and to kind of take you a little journey in going in that direction with everything that is offered to you in this kit. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there was that floral cluster corner. And as I said, it's transparent behind everything else. So you can see how I've used the background paper, placed that floral corner over the top, and then it shows through right down to the paper. So you can see how it gets used. So you can see how easy it is to create with this kit. And I really hope that you'll take a trip on over to our store right now and pick this kit up for yourself. This is a Christmas creating absolute splendor. You will love creating with this. This is what crafting is about. When you get that feeling, you know, where you're creating something, it's coming together and it's easy to work with, and this is that kit. So thanks for watching our video. I hope that you'll go over to our store, pick a copy of this up for yourself, as well as give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you're always made aware of when we have new videos out, whether that be projects, which I know I haven't done many of lately, and I apologize, but just so busy creating at this time of the season. I promise we will get back to that in the new year. There'll be a lot more projects and coming out to show you how to create with them and different unique ideas. But in the meantime, like I said, please press the red subscribe button, subscribe to our channel so that you'll know when new videos are made available. As well, leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts on this kit or anything else. We'd be happy to hear from you. Thanks again, have a Joyeux Noel and happy crafting.